I've been gone since 2018. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. Max at 2030, so that's the upcoming right now. I always been that one individual dark soul. Like you got everybody in that family household, that one individual who feel left out, feel alone, he don't feel the love, he don't feel that energy like everybody else get. So from that part, I just feel like a lost soul like that. So that's what I got to say on that, man.
Did you have both parents in your life?
Both parents are currently my father locked up. Mom, she out. She just being a hardworking mom like she's supposed to. But it's real life situation. So she ain't what she need in life. So she got to handle her life right here. I got to handle my life in here.
But your dad being locked up when you were growing up, did that affect you? Him not being in your
Uh,
life?
yeah, it affected me a lot. Actually, it affected me a real lot because it's things in life I know I could have turned to a father figure and asked, but I couldn't turn to nobody and ask because Casper was right there, a ghost. So it's like me growing up and the things that I did do that I thought was cool, that I thought was okay, really wasn't cool and it went okay. I was just being living a hard not life. I was basically living off what I seen around me. So as a father figure, it bothered me because I had multiple men in my life trying to be that father figure. So I got one that teaching me the gangster lifestyle. I got one that teaching me the good lifestyle. Shit, just the battle of the
Yeah.
beast, whoever be around the most.
So when did you start mingling in the streets? What kind of things did you get into?
I was 13 when I first started. It's kind of crazy. I was young. I was 13. Like one thing, where I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so that's big is where I'm from. So just randomly one day, I was just with my homeboys. We just bad. Like I told you, my family didn't have the money, so one day we were just talking about, hey, I want this, I want these chips, I want this drink. Somebody hold the door, somebody grab the snack, somebody run out. That's just how we had to play it. So yeah, we had a rough.
First time you got locked up.
First time I got locked up, that was not this time. That was the first I got out there. I got locked up in the cab. That was on some trying to be loyal to a homeboy, cause he was from overseas. He from Africa. I'm from here. I'm younger. He a little older. So he hit me with the, "Oh, you're a minor. You ain't gonna have to deal with a lot. You just gonna have to take this little. You get a little slap on the wrist, little shit that your money. They'll let you out." Which, well, he wasn't lying about that situation because I did that. And when I got locked up, it was on some false statement, false imprisonment. I took a charge for a gun. Later on the line, it had a body on the gun. But I'm not knowing none of that. I'm young. I just thinking about the money he trying to offer me at the time just to do that time for him because I was a loyal homeboy. And that's one thing I stand on loyalty. So my first time being locked up was I got locked up in the cab with taking somebody else's charge.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. The young folks, they let them be the scapegoat. Were you nervous going in there for the first time? Did you know
Yeah, I was
anything to
nervous.
what to expect?
Nah, when I came in, like, okay, when I first got my first case, my first time, that was the cab. So as I'm coming in, I'm getting locked up. I'm not knowing what to expect. I'm not knowing what this officer telling me, but when he put me in his cuffs, when he reading me my rights, so it was all like a scary feeling. And the only thing I could think about was TV. Hey, the guys I seen on TV. Oh, I done seen some crazy things on TV. Like that's what's going on. So in my mind, I picture nothing but bars and a whole bunch of death. So I get locked in the car. I get in the car. I get booked in. Go through the booking process. I'm sitting in a holding tank. So as I'm a minor, so I'm not expecting what's going on. All these gang members and different sets and different levels of charges. I see this guy got on a red suit. This guy got on a black suit. Red suit, blue suit, them two different things. Red suit, he got a violent charge. That means he got nothing but murder and he ain't seeing daylight. That's what's going on that tip. But if they got on this navy blue suit right here, they going home. And I had a navy blue suit on. So you know me, I'm personally feeling like I'm going home. But one of my friends got the red suit on, so he explained it to me like, "Hey, gang, this the cab, and where you from is where you from. Tell them folk where you from for real, gang. Cause bro, listen, it's different in here. I can't be with you." I'm like, "You can't be with me? What you mean you can't be with me?" He like, I'm blood, gang, and you from Atlanta, and you mob. So you gotta rock with your folk. I gotta rock with my folk. I'm like, so we can't hang with each other. He like, nah. Until one day we had one upstairs and it was a situation. See what I'm saying? Well, his side and my side, we didn't agree on something. And at that point, when they pulled up to him and they told him, "Hey, go handle that. You got to go handle your main man. Let's see what your loyalty like." But I got folks on my shoulder. Hey, that's your partner. Go handle that. So now, me being in there, I didn't know what to expect. That it'll take your friendship and turn y'all against each other to worse enemies. I never knew the type of lifestyle that they lived in there, from sleeping on the floor, from struggling, from not having hot meals, from extortion. Like it deeper than what people think. Then the environment we live in, condemn, ain't nothing perfect. So you sleeping around mold, people, homeless people, diseases, thieves, rapists, murderers, members, high profile people, low profile people. It's numerous of things that people don't know and they missing it. When I went in there, the guys making their food as me, I'm seeing snacks that they get from a gas station, chips, noodles, So guy pulled up on me like, "Hey, what's up? You new to the dorm? You trying to make a pocket?" So I was like, my grandma never taught me how to sew. So, I'm so green to the situation. I'm not knowing what's going on. But he was talking about a pocket was a soup and a chip together. That's what they call a pocket. Because they take everything and put it in the inside, just like a pocket. That's where the name pocket came from. That's why they call it a pocket or a brick or whatever. Because everything is in that solid foundation.
Yeah. You mentioned something about the violent offenders. They wear red. Do you think some people look at that and
Yeah,
they treat the people wearing red with more respect?
they do. They do. I'm gonna honestly tell you the truth. They do. Because you done had CEOs come in and okay, they doing like it might be lunch call. Let's say for instance lunch because I don't went through this. It's lunch call. A guy might in a red suit might pull up, hit the window, boom, 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 boom with the knife. Hey man, bring my motherfucking sack lint, man, if I kill one of these niggas in here. Versus I hit the window, boom, 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 boom. Hey man, get my shit, man. That shit, y'all trying me. They gonna take that guy with their red suit, that sack first, because they know he's a violent inmate. They know he's gonna actually kill somebody. So for what they expect, because that's what he's locked up for. So the people, they'll downgrade the people that's locked up like for little shit that ain't really major versus the motherfuckers that locked up for something that's major. So that was my first time being locked up, and they had it separated. Was like, oh, y'all can't be around each other. You can't go in the pod with that pod because it's different brackets. You got the murders, the killers, the high profiles, and you got the low profiles for the little misdemeanor charges and having a sack of weed or jaywalking or just a family violence. So they put the weak weeks downstairs away from the real deal. But I made my way to that real deal because by you being in this system so long, you're gonna have to get your hand dirty. You're gonna hear about that too, though.
Yeah. What was your that first time you were locked up? Did you have any altercations? What was your first altercation?
Yeah, in the cab, that's when I knew my first time getting locked up. That's when I knew you had to be a man. That's when I knew ain't no more big bro, ain't no more dad, ain't no more help, ain't no more running the mama. He hit me. You got to be a man. So they talking about well they call it canteen, but down where I'm at we call it commissary. So they like commissary on the floor, commissary on the floor. I'm new. So, I go on that order one of these, two. But they called me for commissary, so they like commissary on the floor. So I coming downstairs to grab my commissary, my soup, my chips, my pies, and all that. So when I actually do get all that, you got two blood niggas in the car. They watching me. But, I'm not knowing none of it. So one of them pull up, hey, big bro, you need help with your shit? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, appreciate it. They're like, hell yeah, bro, these niggas around here be on some slime shit. They be trying to rob niggas and shit. You got to make sure you keep your shit secure and make sure you hang with your folks. So, I'm so new because now I'm upstairs with what we mixed in it. So walking up there with my bag to the room. I get in my room, I sit my bag down. I see a long ass piece of metal come out, about this long, sharp as hell. They call it an ice pick. It's long, it's a rock. So I'm like, turn around like, what the hell you about to do with that? He said, I ain't even gonna lie, you already know what's going on. So when somebody say you already know what's going on, you already know what's going on. So he like that bag, come on about that bag. But remind you, I'm an active member myself. So I'm not too tough just finna just give you my bag. So he like, yeah, let me get that bag on blood. You giving that bag, your ass shot. So I said, I'm shot. So what do you mean by that? When they say shot, they gonna stab you up. So you either give me that bag or your ass shot. I said, I'm shot. What wrong with your shooters? And by me, I'm thinking I'm bigger than a program because you ain't finna stab me. Shit. He ran up on me, started stabbing me. So at that time, my heart started racing and I ain't know what to do but fight back. So I started find that. And I guess I hit him with a scary hit while my head was down, but he was still hitting me. And I heard some wing, wing, wing. I heard the metal hit the floor. So we fight over the knife now. So we fight over the knife. I get the knife, throw it out there. We get up, we fight. We fight. He ended up hitting me, like knocked me country, knocked some vision out my eye. So I couldn't see. But my niggas like, nah, nigga, you finna get up, you finna get back in there. But I'm like, I can't see. Fuck that, you can't see. You finna get in there, or we finna get your ass. So now it's to the point where my back against the wall, so I had to go in there and handle my business. Due to the fact that he's been there and they know him, and this something he do, 13 came in and shot me. Boom, tased me, like sprayed me, jumped me a little bit, cause they felt like I was the aggressor. Put me in solitary, took my food, put me in a turtle suit. Turtle suit is called a script cell. So when they don't like you, they'll do some shit like, oh yeah, we finna put your ass on that turtle suit. That's a homicide cell. That's when you say you feel like harming yourself or anything of that nature, they gonna put you in there to isolate yourself in the turtle suit so you don't hurt yourself. But due to the fact, you know, niggas been there for a while, niggas say, oh yeah, strip him, put him in the turtle suit. He say he wanna hurt himself. So now I'm in this big isolated ass box with this door window small as hell, a hole in the middle of the floor. You got a piece of shit in that motherfucker. You get fed a bread, bread be like this big. They put everything inside that bread now. Every meal that's on that tray, they put in that bread. So you get no cover, no blanket. You sleeping on a hard concrete floor. Walls solid cold. They gonna make the AC boom in there. You already smelling feces, sleeping around with nicks and flies and all this. So you breathing these feces in. So yeah, we got sick, went to medical. Only thing they're gonna tell you to put in a sick call. That's basically like putting in an appointment. Your thing can be dangling off. You know what they're gonna tell you? Put in a sick call.
Yeah, that's what
We
they're
got
gonna
other
tell
we
you
got
too.
other individuals.
That's
So
exactly what they're
those
gonna
I
tell
dealt
you.
with, they hit me with a free word charge. I ended up getting out the cab,
You
locked
got
up for
charged for
real.
that?
Yeah, I got a free word charge for that because of the fact the inmate he had something wrong with him too. His broke nose, so there was a free word charge. Basically, when I say a free word charge, that's an outside prison, that's outside the facility charge. So that's another aggravated assault. So they're gonna say assault on inmate. But when I get out, they're that county gonna come pick me up, fingerprint me, and I'm gonna have to go through that process all over again for that aggravated assault if I don't beat it.
You said when they came in to rob you, right? Your gang came up behind you and they made you go in there and fight. They didn't help you.
I mean, all right, due to that point, you got, like I said, you got to be a man. So before you even get acknowledged, or you got to show that you're a man before anything. See what I'm saying? So you got to know you can handle your own weight before you even go further with anything else. That's mandatory. So before I stick my neck out here with you in this field, is you willing to go all in? Because I'm gonna go all in, but is you gonna go all in with?
That's crazy though, because a lot of people they join gangs because for protection. You know, that's the only reason they join them.
Yeah, a lot of niggas join gang for protection. A lot of niggas join gang because they weak. A lot of niggas join gang because they need somebody. A lot of people join gang because that gang showed them the love that they needed as well. They don't always have that gang. They don't show them. You have some big brothers or big niggas that's over certain niggas that actually do right by them. That actually teach them the right way. That actually, hey, nah, fuck that violent shit, little bro. Put that gun down. Go get some money. You like the rap? I done ran that hot shit. I done did the hot shit. I done got money. So get what? They take their little homie and they invest in them. That's why you got these gang members as rappers, gang members as lawyers, doctors, nurses, and shit. Because every member, we ain't just gonna use you for the violence. You got a role to play too. You got to remember this shit still go by history. So I'm saying we still got something we got to live forward to. What we do this for? You know what I'm saying? To each his
How
own.
important is respecting that?
Respect is big. Respect is big. I'm gonna tell you, respect, personal space, and boundaries is big. They're the main three things, and you got to learn how to mind your business. Respect and minding your business. You do that in this type of environment, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. But you could be respectful and you could still be boundaries. But let me tell you that before I do say that, let me tell you how respect is. And respect goes a long way. The reason why, because everybody is men in here. So, and then another thing, we can't show no sign of weakness, sympathy, none of that in that nature. So we got to stand on what we're gonna stand on. So any sign of weakness, you're gonna be that weak that get picked at all day long. Basically, what I'm saying, you're gonna be that wet side of the bread that these birds keep chewing it until it's all gone, till they eat you alive. That's what's going on. So you got to have the respect in here.
You feel like going to jail and prison made you more of a man?
Yeah, it showed me the rougher way. It showed me the roughness of a man, how to be there for myself and how to be a man by myself. So yeah, it taught me things in life. It showed me how to look at life different. It showed me how to cherish things in life different. It just showed me a lot, and it also showed me my third eye. I see a lot of shit before it happened. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
That part, it's like you can feel it. You can feel it in the air. You already know something's about to happen. So that first time you did in jail, how long were you in jail for again?
Let's see. I was in there for what 6 months, and I want to say either 4 or 5 days, one or the other. It was 6 months or 4 or 5 days. I don't remember on the head, but
Did you ever witness somebody lose their life in jail?
to drugs, not the violence. And there, not the violence. Until I got to my neck. Until I got locked up again. That's when they started getting. That's when it started getting real. When I went to Wright Street, when I went to Fulton County, that's when it started getting real. So I was in the cab. So,
Yeah,
but
you
when
want
I
you
went
want
to
to get
Wright
into
Street, that's what.
Wright Street?
Yeah, hell yeah, cause that's where it get lit at. That's when I get to Wright Street, get down to prison one.
Yeah, I heard
That's
about
when
that
this shit get.
place. I ain't gonna lie, I heard about that place.
That's when this shit get real, man. So, all right, boom, Wright Street. What I'm locked up for now? No, I was a hot head young guy. I love cars, so I always stole cars, rob, steal, shoot. Hey, if I seen it, I liked it, I want it. Now this the version of me where I'm at now in my life. This the rough. This is when the thugging come in. So boom, I get locked up in Rice Street with my partner McCody's and shit. No, McCody's told on me, whatever the case not be. I ain't gonna name drop, but they told on me. It was four of us, three on told on me. It's crazy. They said I was the menace to society. I made them do it. I was a bully because they played it like that too. But I also know the system. So by me being a little older than them, they're gonna say that anyway. So I solidified them. I excluded them from that part, but the telling part I can't solidify. But I get booked in Wright Street. Now I know where Wright Street. Get to Wright Street. First time I get to Wright Street, as soon as I come into the intake, remind you, we never made it to the first floor, second, third, fourth. None of them flows. It's some flows in Wright Street. Wright Street, that's Fulton County, 901. That's the most dangerous county it is in Georgia. If you know about it, you know about it. It's an APS. It goes down in that motherfucker. So, boom. I get to Wright Street, going through the breaking process. As I'm in the intake hole, niggas say, "What you will?" Shit, I'm all, what's up? You know what I'm saying? This later on in life, I'm a little older now. I'm 18 at the time. I'm all, what's up? So they like, oh, whoa, 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 what's up? Whoa, boom, boom. Everybody dap each other up. We greet each other. We telling them what's going on. Out of nowhere, a nigga pull a sword out about this long, about 12 inches. Like, here, this yours. This show me, baby machete. I'm like, damn, what we going? He like, hell yeah. He said, hey, we really can walk out now and go upstairs. Now, a different county, that motherfucker I'm supposed to cuff you and take you up to your floor. Nah, you take yourself to your floor in this county. And you're going to make your own room. You're going to have a dorm, but you're going to make your own room. You're going to have to stay in your dorm, but you're going to make your own room. So I get to Rice Street. I get in. Soon as I get to up the steps, I ain't even made it into the pod yet. I said, a nigga getting stabbed up already, a plate getting ate already. Stabbed up in his face, neck, and everything. While he dressing and clean, he getting stabbed up right on the floor in the red zone. Officer just watching, sheriff watching, everybody just right here watching, just looking at him. Like, he dying though. Ain't nobody finna help him. So when
Why
the
weren't they
nigga
helping
was
them?
stabbing him up, he said, "Man, now they go back to that." Because they like, I'm gonna tell you, the officers on some shit at that county, they'll get stabbed too just for trying to break it up. And I don't seen that happen. Officer, the sergeant, the captain, lieutenant, whoever you is, it don't matter. If you try to break this up for this gang activity, they gonna get stabbed too. Like you got some officers that walk around with knives on them, little pocket knives on. Cause guess what? They know they gotta make it home, and they know they can get hit with that knife too.
I ain't never
So
heard of that.
they standing
I ain't
there.
never heard of
Yeah,
that.
like that's what's going on in the county. In my county, that's what's going on. Like for real. So they sitting there watching. Like then when the guy get through, shit, the nigga laying there lifeless. Really, like he's there. He's unconscious. He through. He just little breathing coming out. So they just politely drag him out. And get what that shit. This your dorm? Go here. You can go in. But mind you, yeah, when I went to Wright Street, so I get in the dorm. It's like 10 niggas asking me, oh, because this is my organization dorm. So it's like they already knew who I was when I came in because it's got to be separated. If not, it's gonna be war. It's gonna be really war. So at that time, you have to break that down because if you don't, you got a whole bunch of 2,000 babies that got full of energy. Everybody got a big knife. Everybody want to stab somebody just for no reason. You look at me wrong, you get stabbed. If you look at my room and look at my commissary, you get stabbed. If you ask me what size my shoes is, you get stabbed. If you ask me, hey, them my pants, you get stabbed. If you ask me, you look like this one guy I know, you get stabbed. That environment where I was in, to the point it was zero tolerance.
You feel
A
like
guy
that
might
changed
walk
you?
up and ask you, yeah, it changed me. It did because I look at everything different now. Like now, when I do be sitting around, I'm not never comfortable. Every inch of my finger I move around, I got access to a weapon. It got to be like that because if you don't, at any time, me just sitting here chilling, I can get ran down on, stabbed up right now, beat on right now. Anything can happen right now. And guess what? Nobody can stop now. Why? Because ain't not one officer around.
So yeah, you feel like you gotta protect yourself.
You got to protect yourself. If not, you're gonna either two things gonna happen. You're gonna leave here in the body bag, or you're gonna put somebody in the body bag.
The first time you seen somebody, get stabbed up, and you seen them die, what did that do to you mentally?
Man, it fucked me up. It fucked me all the way up. Like it fucked me up. Just sitting there repeatedly seeing somebody get stabbed over and over and over and over and over again until he bleed out and holes in his body till his body started turning a different color. Man, it fucked me up. It fucked me up. I couldn't sleep for about 2 weeks. I found the biggest knife, found the most material I can put around my neck, under my arms, under my legs, around my foot, around my face. When I sleep, I put toothpaste caps in my door so nobody can't come in while I sleep. I put shade on my window so nobody can't try to throw nothing in on me, throw nothing on to mess my skin up. Cause they be making like little shit that mess your skin up, like magic shave and you know what I'm saying, hot water and all that shit. You come and throw it on you, bleach, peel your skin off your face. Like it's so much shit nigga do. Like, but that day I seen that man lose his life, and he lost his life over a honey bun. This is not being funny, no games, no jokes. This man owed this man a honey
He
bun
lost his
three
life over
weeks,
a honey bun.
literally over a honey bun, a debit snap. Cause he said he told the man, "Hey man, you gotta bring me back 300 buns if I give you one." Cause that's what they do in here. If I come get something from you, you gotta pay me back double or triple. So if I come get a suit from you, I'm gonna tell you, Stole, bring me back two for this one. So I'm a 2 for 1 you. So you gotta give me two for this one. So I'm gonna give you this one suit, but bring me two back when your store comes. But I guess he did a deal with the guy and gave him 200 buns and told him to bring back three. And he, you feel me? And it didn't work out how it supposed to work that. And he waited on him for a certain amount of time and he approached him. But when he did it to him, it was like it's the principle, but the principle of it still was behind a honey bun. So this man literally got stabbed up 173 times about a honey bun.
Yeah,
Something that anybody
it's
in the dorm
crazy.
could have. And it done been situations where niggas will try to pull up like, here, bro, I paid for him. Now, you know what you just did? You just opened up a door for you to be a soft ass paying dead ass nigga. So every time somebody owe a debt, you gonna pay that debt. So they gonna pull up on you like, hey man, that nigga down there owe me. You finna pay because you just paid what's name debt for him. They hang together. If not, I'm finna stab you up. So now you just put yourself in the situation. So that's how this shit orchestrate. Like you got to be careful who you talk to, who you step up for, who you maneuver with, who you hang around. You got to be careful.
Yeah, so you can't even look
But
out for somebody because that'll put you in a situation.
nah, you can't because if you do look out for that person, you got to be willing to step for that person. Like you better be ready to go there for that person. Like prison so crazy. Like you might got white boys and shit. You want to catch us a white boy, put him under your wing because you know he's safe. When he under this young ass, wild ass black young nigga, you know he's safe. So guess what? You put him under your chicken wing, he got all the money. So you feel me? It's most of the way niggas get money in them motherfuckers. Got rich nigga, these nigga rich nigga trying to get locked up. They get scared. Who they gonna come to? Nigga like the young niggas. Hey boy, look, bro, I got now shoot you 3, 4, 5 thousand, just keep me safe. Cause they know if not, you gonna be tied up, laying under somebody bunk, getting stabbed up, keep sending money until you can't send it no more. And 9 times 10, you might lose your life. And don't have no diamonds and nothing in your mouth and jewelry on, cause they getting that too. I done seen young niggas stump nigga diamonds out their mouth. Like, yeah, cause they want them diamonds out your mouth. And they sent them diamonds home and cashed them diamonds in and got that same cash money dropped back in. Shit, we have drugs just like they got drugs too. These niggas like it's free world. It's
So,
prison, but
what kind of advice would you give somebody, coming in there? What kind of advice would you give somebody?
don't join no gangs. First thing first, cause you gonna mandatory have to do something that you don't want to do. Don't join no organization. Stay to yourself. Don't run on no child. If you can't get it, don't get it. Simple as that. If you can't get it, don't get it. Cause no folks don't want their money. Cause I done did some shit that I ain't want to do,
Yeah.
and I done got my hand dirty.
You ever get people coming in there and they look for other people, they pay them for protection?
Yeah, hell yeah. Rappers, trappers, scammers, finessers. You got money. This is an environment. Your ass is not safe unless you just the nigga with the money and you know how to step. See, if you got the money and you bought that life, you gonna slang that knife. Shit, you straight. But if you got that money and you ain't on that, you finna have to pay. You finna have to pay, and it's gonna cost.
Why you think some jails are more, it's more like more violence at some jails than other jails? Why is that?
Shit, I'm gonna tell you from my perspective right here. This motherfucker so violent because out of all the other camp, because it's open, ain't no officers. Those real. It's been so old. Niggas at 24/7. You get shot at any given time, any given moment. So then you got no other counts where they got staff, where they secure, where they behind locked doors, good fresh air, AC. They got a schedule where they come out and go in. They get monetized. They camera system work. Here, shit, don't know none of that work. No, none of that work. I just seen niggas
Would you
shot up 22 times.
did
Really?
you do you think gangs
Bad.
run the jail?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You'll have the goddamn tax squad, search team, even the head motherfucker talking to the head motherfucker gang members to get on what they want just to keep organizations calm. Because if not, it's gonna cause violence. Violence cause death. And then when they cause death, they cause money. Because the prison gonna have to pay for them deaths. They're gonna have to pay for these folks to come get this body. They're gonna have to pay them search team to come search after somebody died, find that weapon. They're gonna have to pay the investigation team. It's fees to shit. They're gonna have to pay them folks to come move that body. It's a lot they're gonna have to do. So guess what? They try their best to keep that violence down because not a lot of people die. And when people die, people put lawsuits on them because that's not righteous for their safety. So guess what? Niggas still got the right to go sue a nigga after they get stabbed or die in them motherfucker. They supposed to make sure their safety was up to part. They supposed to have security around the motherfucker, but they don't. It could down building like a motherfucker. Ain't no fresh air. Ain't no rec car when you're supposed to get no rec yard. When I say rec yard, going outside playing basketball, forgetting fresh air that Sunday D was supposed to get. You don't get that when you supposed to when you locked in these motherfuckers. So we ride niggas that murderers and killers that ready to kill something all day, every time. Angry as hell. There be times I wake up, I be want to punch a nigga head off, flip a nigga, stab a nigga up. Shit.
It just makes you like, it just makes you that.
It just, hell yeah, I wake up, first thing I see is a fucking hard bump and some boxes with brick walls and shit. And I hear a number of niggas. I only hear a female voice. I just want to wake up and punch a nigga like, bro, get away from me. But it ain't them getting away from me. I got to get away from them. Cause I put myself in this situation. But yeah, I still take my anger out that way. Cause you just got them inmates that just fucked up. And I'm just one of them inmates that fucked up. Cause I'm in an environment where it's fucked up.
Let's say that somebody joined a gang and they realize it's not for them. Is there any way for them to get out, or is it a done deal?
It depends on who that person is. Now, if you was a valuable piece to that game, which meaning you bring a lot of attention, money, and you still known for that, and you only known for that, and you try to leave, yeah, your ass finna die. You finna die. Before you leave, you finna die. So we finna set your ass up to get you killed some type of way because you got too much influence, too much power, and you got too much growth. You finna die. But if you just a nigga that ain't talking about nothing, y'all, we might let you slide, pep you up a little bit, stab you up, and you go. But if you somebody that's somebody, yo, your ass finna die. Especially if you one of them nigga that was there since this shit started, you finna die. You finna die because you switched up on not just this some shit you done created, your foundation. You finna die. It's
What's the biggest hustles inside?
scamming, like trapping. Scamming mainly though, like why you gonna make that money? Like nigga popping 30s and 40s and 50,000, 80,000. You come in this prison system, it's rough and all, but they got ways you can make money, man. From getting
Yeah.
contraband to scamming. But scamming the number one right now. Yeah, yeah. They just popping 230,000, 350,000, 700,000, a million. These niggas doing that shit for real. Behind the wall. I'm seeing nigga change lives from behind the wall. Nigga open amusement parks. Nigga creating foundations and you feel me? Nigga doing shit from behind the walls, y'all.
Now, how's the food there? I asked everybody this.
Man, listen. These trays they give us, it be like, I wish I could have one just to show y'all. Like the shit be so cold, old, molded, and just no, don't eat it. You eat it, you gonna be sick within that next day. Probably food poison. Like honestly, like they don't wash our trays. Dip it in water, like our trays, dip it in water and hang it up and it'll dry. So you gotta think about that residue, the grease, the cone in the cone of the tray, the food that's still there. You might get a tray that probably had chicken on the bone, and we probably had chicken on the bone 4 months ago.
Damn.
Feel me? Like it that bad. Like tray spoiled, like to the point you'll smell it and vomit. You gonna throw up because you're gonna be like, what the hell is this shit?
What do you think they could do to rehabilitate people to give people a chance?
I mean, they gotta first thing first, they gotta loosen up. Like you asking what should they do and to the princess to make it better?
Yeah.
First thing first to make them motherfucker better, they gotta loosen up. They gotta loosen up. And the reason I say they gotta loosen up because the simple fact of y'all making inmates have to sit in this isolated area for so many years or just they gotta create some type of program where feel me, first, second, third base where a nigga can goddamn no matter what other charge, as long as if it ain't murder, you feel me, or goddamn rape, they should be able to get them folks another chance, get out the door faster. And they need to loosen up or take a nigga country man, bro. Cause get what? If you let these niggas have some shit like they weed, they cigarettes, they phones, they don't got no time to be nosy and snoop around and worry about the next person. Cause they worrying about their own shit. And they gonna be securing it, have something to entertain their own time. Versus me, I don't have a phone, but I know somebody that got one, and I fuck around and be like, man, I wonder what that nigga locked up for. And I fuck around and go look him up. And he fuck around and got down, find the name. He on live TV telling on a nigga, and now he a rat. Oh shit, they come out. Now we gotta flip this nigga ass. But if I had a phone, I would have been caked the other time to a bitch or something, or got down, you feel me, trying to make some money, make some shape, make it make sense. I wouldn't have time to be focused on no value. So yeah, man, when they come fucking with it, we gotta fuck with other niggas. Cause get what, y'all fucking up our peace.
How how did the COs treat y'all?
Shit. Some treat us with respect and some of us treat us like disgusting. Like we just a species like they never seen before. Like you'll have on officers that come in here like you might say, hey, how you doing? Ah, get the fuck away from me. Don't speak to me. Ew, get back. Fuck, I lock you up. Like you'll be looking like deep down that'll hurt you because you'll be like, damn, I'm human, man. What the fuck? Like, hey, what did I do wrong? I don't even know that person. They just down a nigga like that. Like that shit be hurting nigga. But then you got them other individuals that come and talk to you like an actual human being. Like, what y'all finna do today? Yeah, kick it with your piece. And they're the ones that be protected in here. The ones that know how to come and politic the correct way. They're the ones that be protected. They're the ones that be safe. They're the ones that ain't got to worry about nothing happening to them. They're the ones that's gonna make it home safe. But the ones that come take our shit, be disrespectful us and treat us like an animal that's contagious, they're the ones we fuck over. They're the ones we gonna hurt. They're the ones we aiming for.
Can you think about any other situations you've seen dealing with other people in there? Any other crazy situations stick out in your head?
Yeah. I just seen the guy get his neck split open because he raped his sister some shit. But he raped his sister. Rape. Long story short, he ended up raping his sister, get locked up and told on another high profile game and make another count. And he got down here. And the nigga caught his ass, hit his ass inside the neck, machete, split his shit open. He died right there on the walk. He died right there.
So basically,
And his
coming
body
in there with some
laid right
bad
there on the
charges,
walk for like, yeah, you through. If you
you
locked up
done.
for snitching, raping, or some crazy shit, hurting an old lady, or yeah, you through. We gonna get you.
So
We gonna get you.
that's basically a death sentence.
Yeah, cause ain't no running. Cause where you gonna go? You come here, you right here. I'm gonna call here. Hey, he there. So no matter where you go, it's somebody somewhere. Everywhere you go, when you step your foot in your first prison, get to your next prison, your face already known through every prison in the Georgia system.
How do people find out other people's charges? Do they have to do something for somebody to look them up?
I mean, now we locked up. It's public records. So and then I hear your name all day long. So only thing I gotta do is just go to inmate search and type in their name.
Did you lose friends being in there?
Man, I lost friends. I lost real friends, bro. Like I lost niggas that I didn't want to lose that I know I ain't getting back that I know I should never lost. To the fact that I know I'm locked up, that's why they gone. Because if I was there, they wouldn't been locked. They would never been gone. So yeah, I done lost some real loyal partner. And my hardest one hit my partner Tay. Partner Tay, that's the hardest one hit me. He got burnt up in the house by some shit, by some childhood beef, bro. Like growing up and partners started falling out with each other, and the shit just went too far. It just went too far. and one of my partner died, and now the partner that did it, like I talk to him, like I see him daily now where I'm at, and we be like, he'll cry to me like, bro, I ain't want to do that. That was our brother, but I'm like, bro, it like you never been in the middle of a situation where you don't know what to do. Cause this your man's and this your man, but you killed my fucking brother. But now, nigga, you just tried my brother for my brother to kill you, but you in a mix, so you don't know what to do. I lost partners. I lost my son. I lost my grandma. I lost my granddad. So I don't lost people being in it, motherfucker. Shut up.
Yeah, you probably feel guilty because you weren't there for some of these people on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? So yeah,
Yeah.
guilt hit me a lot. I didn't get to say goodbye. I wasn't there to prevent it from happening. Even my little brother, like I see my baby brother now, like he's out here gang banging and pistol slinging, and I feel like I'm taking the guilt for that too, because it's like, damn, if I was there like that big brother, like I was supposed to be, he wouldn't been out there talking about some no gang, pulling out guns and trying to. He wouldn't be doing all that, but he just doing what my dad did, what I'm doing, what my dad did, versus he doing what his big brother did. It's a chain reaction, but I got to try to figure out how to break that. So yeah, I take guilt for a lot of shit.
How do you stay positive in there? If so much, all this death and you're around all this, how do you stay positive?
Well, personally, how you stay positive is try to your best way to not be in prison, but in prison, if you know what I'm saying. So, me personally, like I like making content videos. I like talking to females. I like interacting with people. I like making music. I like doing sports. So, them little things right there, I try to constantly do. I stay going live a lot, talking to my base, talking to my family. Like it's stuff I do to keep my mind away from being here. Because once I'm locked in on this device, I'm seeing that free world, talking to my partners and dancing and keeping up with the trend, the free world in my mind. But once I ain't got nothing to keep me connected with something that's taking my mind away, all I know is just prison. Now I'm locked up. So that's what they're saying, locked up and not fucked up come from.
Yeah.
So
So,
yeah, spiritually, mentally, I'm not here, but physically, I'm here.
so what's your plans for the future?
Oh, my plans for the future right now, I'm just pushing my music shit. Like I said, I'm creating my content and I'm doing my music and do a little yamming here and there. So, moving through this shit. Nigga maneuvering through this shit for
So
sure.
if somebody's in the comments right now or a viewer, they want to hear more about your story, they like your story and they want to hear more about you, where can they find you at?
I mean, shit, like I said, I be on Instagram, TikTok, but mainly TikTok. You go on my TikTok, Mr. Pop shit, MRPOPSHII, and then my Instagram is one baby whoa, the number one BABYWHOA underscore.
You said what's for the future. You said your music and stuff, but when you actually get home,
Yeah, my music.
what's the plan?
First
Is
thing
that the
first.
plan?
First thing first when I get home. First thing first when I get home is visualize. That's the first thing niggas don't do when they get home. They don't visualize. They come straight in traffic and get straight in the loot and try to take it straight out and either run into a brick wall, getting back locked up, getting killed, some crazy shit. The reason you want to get out and visualize because the simple fact I'm gonna get out and I'm visualize. I'm speaking for me now. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna visualize because I've been gone over 10 years. So it's like a lot has changed. It's more people, more beasts, more females, more niggas, more good shit, more bad shit. It's just more everything. So I can't just get out here of what I left off because what I left off is what I thought it was, but now it's not that. It's something totally different. So I got to get out and visualize, see who's beefing with who, see how they celebrating this, see if I need to goddamn maneuver around this way, see how I need to, who I need around me, who I don't need around me, see who's still on the same bullshit, see who don't develop themselves. That's the first thing I gotta do. Then I gotta check myself of how the fuck I'm finna play this game. Cause niggas don't do that. They just get out there and play the game how the other niggas playing the game. No, I wanna see how I'm finna play this. Be straight. What I'm finna do to keep my growth going. So that's what a nigga head at now. So yeah, visualization. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna work on starting to build my family, and then my my lifestyle come in between of me pushing my music and my content.
Now, for somebody that ain't even got to prison yet, somebody's out in the streets, what kind of advice would you give them not to follow in, make our mistakes? What kind of advice would you give them?
Don't go out there and do nothing your ass not ready to sit down for. Cause I'm telling you, once you get down here, ain't no goddamn. oh, you know my brother such and such. Man, I don't give a fuck who your brother is. I'm finna beat you and your brother ass. And that's what's going
Yeah,
on. So basically, more what I'm saying, if you're not ready for this lifestyle of being on your own and having to really get like that and having to listen to what these folks tell you to do every day and all that, don't do it. Just tell them folk about hell nah, boy. Cause y'all finna be eating cold, old ass food that probably been old for about a year. You ain't finna get no pussy. If you want to get some pussy, you finna have to spend the high. You already don't want to pay for the pussy on the street. So you come in here, you finna have to spend down that 9, 10,000 just to smash some ass. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That answer right there, that was perfect. I ain't gonna lie. That was some good advice. That's what I be trying to tell people. That's some good advice, though. Well,
Straight
I
up.
want to thank you for coming on here. And if you want to, you can come back for a part two if you want.
Shit, yeah, I ain't
Cause
gonna lie.
I you
Part two, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna have to tell you how I was thinking, like how I really thought and how I made my living. I'm gonna give you a whole blunt rundown.
all right, yeah. Cause I think you left some jewels. You know what I'm saying? What you were talking, you was raw, real and raw.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on here and telling people about your prison life. And I want to thank everybody for coming.
So, most definitely got a part two though. That part two get wicked.